The autumn equinox is Monday, September the 22nd, the first day of fall. Fall is my very favorite time of the year. I love all the beautiful colors that come with the fall season. In today's video, I will be creating a fall-inspired look using my favorite Morphe palette. This is the 35F Fall into Frost. This is the very first Morphe palette that I ever purchased, and I think I purchased this in 2020. It is a beautiful fall color story, and as you can see, it has been very well loved. It has been a while since I've used this palette, so I'm very excited to get into it today. Hey, howdy, hey y'all, Leanna here. Today's video is my monthly collab video with Andi from Andi Does Stuff, and Andi as well will be using one of her Morphe palettes, and I believe that the palette that she is using is her favorite as well. I only have a couple of Morphe palettes. I have decluttered all of the ones that I had. I think the other one that I think I only have two, maybe I have three, are some of the newer palettes. I believe that this formula, this old formula, is way better than the new formula, but I am excited to see Morphe putting out some newer palettes. So I have already done my lotions and potions and serums and such. I have done my base face. At the end of the video, I will go over what products that I used, and I will also have them in a link in the description box below. I have also primed and set my eyes. So let's get into this beautiful palette. Quickly off camera, I did tightline with a black eyeliner. I like to tightline before I put my eyeshadows on because my eyelids are very crinkly and droopy, and sometimes when I tightline, I end up getting the eyeliner on my makeup look, and I don't like to do that, so I tightline first because you can do makeup in different orders. Also, I forgot to mention that this palette has been discontinued. You cannot find it anymore. I looked online to see if I could find it anywhere. I did not even see it listed on Mercari or Poshmark. It's a shame that it's been discontinued, but just because things have been discontinued does not mean that we don't continue to use them. So we wanted to showcase the fact that we even use our makeup that has been discontinued. These shadows do not have names, so I will not be telling you what the names are, but I'm going to go into this shadow here and use it as my first transition color shade. Does it matter whether you call it a shade or a color when you're talking about eyeshadow? I need to look that up. You can hardly see this. This is the same shade as my skin. Do any of you have this palette or have some of the older Morphe palettes? I wish now that I had have picked up a couple more of the older Morphe palettes, because I really do like this formula way better than I do the newer formula. When Andi and I were talking about using this palette, I pulled it out and used it one day for work. I was like, why have I not been using this palette? I forgot how much I like it. So I am probably going to keep this in my stash for fall season, spooky season. It's the best season of the year. I am just putting on makeup and talking and not even recording. I'm out of practice, y'all. So what I did, I went into this shade and used that in my crease area. And I was talking about how I had really gotten into wearing a lot of cool toned eyeshadows, and somehow I had convinced myself that I didn't like warm shadows, but I was wrong. I really do like the warm shades, and I feel very fortunate that I can wear both cool and warm tones, and they look good on me, I think. And I also took that same shade and put it under my lower lash. So now I think I want to play with several different shades. This shade is calling to me, but so is this one. So I'm just going to take a rougher brush, and I think I'm going to go into that really dark shade and put that in my outer lid. So what I was saying was that the leaves here in Missouri are pretty when they change, but they are nothing like the leaves in Virginia where I grew up. When I was a kid, every year we would take a family trip to the Blue Ridge Mountains to see the changing leaves. My grandmother would cook and pack a picnic lunch for us. We would have cold fried chicken and potato salad and all the things. And we would drive around the Blue Ridge Mountains, the Blue Ridge Parkway, and find a place to have a picnic lunch. And it was my grandmother and myself and my aunts and my cousins. The shade above that one, the shade here, is speaking to me, but I'm also looking at this shade right here, which I have never used. Which one do I want to use next? I think I'll use that first one. So let me know in the comments, do you do anything special in the fall season? Do you take any trips? Go anywhere to see the changing of the leaves? What does fall look like in the state that you live in? Tell me what state you live in and what the fall season looks like for you. To be honest, I have lived here in Missouri for 11 years. And I have not explored much of Missouri. I have pretty much done nothing but work since I've been here. I'm sure that there are lots of beautiful places. I know that there are some state parks that have a lot of beautiful views, and I bet during the fall with the leaves that those are gorgeous. I need to spend some time going around and checking those out. I think now I will go into one of these lighter shades and put that in the inner corner. Out at the resort where I work, across the lake, when the leaves change, it's gorgeous. That's really nice. I really, really like this Morphe formula. And I mean, like I said, I've had this palette. Did I tell you that I bought this palette in 2020? So I've had this palette now for 5 years. I bought it at Ulta, and the shadows are performing beautifully. I'm going to go into that first shade and put that in the very inner corner to highlight. What fall inspired palettes do you use? Did I ask you if you have this palette? Let me know if you have this palette. That's so pretty. I'm gonna go back into that plum and put that back. I feel like I lost a little bit of that. I really do love the fall. I love bonfires. Gosh, I haven't been to a bonfire in I don't know when. The smell of a good fire. Sweater weather. I love sitting outside and getting all cozy in a blanket before it gets terribly cold, you know? Roasting some hot dogs outside. That's gorgeous. I love that. I'm gonna go back into that really light shade that I put in the inner corner and just kind of pull that up a little bit. This was a quick, easy look. I'm going to go off camera and find a nice fall lip, do my lashes, and then I will come back and show you what other products I used. And this is my final look using the Morphe Fall and Frost palette. The other products that I used quickly are my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundation. Love this foundation. It's in the shade 260. I used my LYS cream bronzer. That is in the shade No Limits Harmony. That's the No Limits bronzer, cream bronzer in Harmony. And then I did kind of set that with my Bare Minerals. This is the Invisible Bronze in the shade Tan, which was discontinued a very long time ago, which made me very sad because this is my favorite bronzer. I used the Tower 28 cream blush. This is a very berry color. It is called Beach Please After Hours. And I set that with the e.l.f. primer infused. This is Always Rosy. This is a favorite of mine as well. For my highlight, I used the MAC. This is Double Gleam Extra Dimension Skin Finish. And it is a beautiful highlight. While I was doing my eyes, I had on my City Lips Plumping Lip Gloss. This is amazing. It plumps and hydrates and helps with fine lines. It's phenomenal. I also used my number 7 concealer. This is the Hydroluminous Dark Circle Concealer, and it is in the shade 2. I primed my eyes with my Sigma. This is the eyeshadow base primer, and it is in the shade Persuade. I love this a lot. It's very creamy. The only issue is it's a little messy, but it's very creamy and it does a phenomenal job. I set that with my Milani Prep Set and Glow Illuminating Transparent Powder. I've really been liking to set my eyeshadow base with this powder. For my eyeliner, I used the NYX Epic Smoke Liner. This is in the shade Black Smoke. This is a very nice liner. I like the precision of the tip of that. It makes it easy. I still get messy because my eyes are crinkly, but it is easier to apply with that tip than most. For my brows, I used the e.l.f. Wow Brow Tinted Gel. I am enjoying this. I'm not sure about the shade. I almost feel like I could have gone a little bit darker, but this is a very nice product. For my lashes, I used Andi's Holy Grail. This is the Maybelline Lash Stiletto. I bought this because Andi talks about it all the time, and I did not like it when I first started using it, but now that it has been opened and it's kind of dried a little bit, I really do enjoy that. That was my first 2 coats, and then I put on a couple of coats of the City Beauty Beyond Mascara. It's a volumizing treatment mascara. Very, very nice mascara. I really do enjoy that. I also put on some lashes, so I used the Duo glue that has vitamins in it. I did not know that. And I used my Doter half lashes that I have had forever and have been trying to use them, and I thought, let me throw some lashes on for this beautiful fall look. I set everything with my Morphe powder. This is a Set and Correct finishing powder in the shade 200. I love that. As you can see, I have hit pan in it. And then I set everything down with my e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. Phenomenal. Has the greatest mister on the planet. And then, as you can see, I went with a very dark lip. I used my NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On waterproof lip liner, and it is in the shade Dark Soul. It is a very, very dark shade. And then for my lip, I used the House Labs. This is Le Monster Lip Crayon, and it is in the shade Mahogany Matte. These are really, really nice. I really enjoy these. So those are all of the products that I use, but of course the star of the show is this beautiful Morphe palette. I am so glad that Andi suggested that we use these palettes, even though it's discontinued. It is a beautiful palette, beautiful formula. I love the look that I created. It's very fallish and dark and vampy, and I love that. Thank you so much, Andi, for doing another phenomenal collab with me. It's always a pleasure to collab with you. As you know, I absolutely adore you. If you do not know who Andi is, her channel will be linked down in the description. Make sure that you go check out her video and see what kind of fall look she created with her Morphe palette. And maybe you could stick around and watch a few of her videos and subscribe to her channel if she is your vibe. I hope that you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed creating it. It has been quite a long time since I have really sat down and played with my makeup, and it was so much fun to do a full face, even down to the lashes. Make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe if you have not already, and if you have a little bit more time to spend with me, I picked this video just for you. I hope you all have a phenomenal day, and I'll see you in my next video. Okay? Love you, bye.